Okay, so we got some new Racer Star ESCs here, and these are new, a new type. They're not BLHeli S. They're 32-bit ARM processor-based ESCs. Okay, so they're 22 amps, and they burst up to 25 amps, 2 to 4S, and capable of DShot 1200. Even though these are the 32-bit ESCs, they do not run the BLHeli 32, the new firmware that is coming out on some new ESCs. I'm not exactly sure why. I'm thinking, or I've heard that these are running some sort of proprietary firmware. I will have a review on this and show exactly what's going on with these, but maybe perhaps in the future they'll run BLHeli 32. I don't know at this point, so I'll have a video on this a little bit later. Okay, we got some new FlySky micro receivers here, and this is what it looks like. It's even smaller than the FS82 that I reviewed a couple weeks ago. And I'll just show you guys what it looks like next to it. So the FS82s are on the left, and I forgot what this is called. The FSRX2A, and does IBUS and PPM. No micro connector on there, you just have some solder pads. I'm not exactly sure if I'll be doing a review video on this necessarily, but if you guys are interested in getting a review video on this, leave me some comments so I have some an idea if anyone's interested in this or not, because I got a lot of other reviews to do. So let me know in the comments below, and I'll let you know if I'll do a review on it or not. Okay, I just got this new little micro HD camera in. Kind of looks like a micro GoPro. See, it's pretty small, fits in the palm of my hand. It's called the SQ11 and records 1080p video at 30 frames per second. I'll do a short review video on this a little bit later, but if you have any questions about this, let me know now and in the comments below, and I will address them in the review video. Okay, I got the new Taranis X9D Plus Special Edition. This is the Rock Monster version, and this is the US Mode 2 and does not come with a receiver. So it comes in this really nice case. Comes with a bunch of mods already pre-installed, and here's just a quick look at it. I'm going to obviously do a full review video on this a little bit later, but if you guys are even considering getting a Taranis, if you don't have one, I wouldn't even bother getting the standard version. I would just go ahead and get this special edition, because all of the additional add-ons, including the Hall M9 gimbals, are going to cost you a lot more to do, and obviously you'll have to take it apart to do it. This is not much more than the standard version, and if you're going to do any of the mods, you might as well just go ahead and get this one. So I'll obviously address some of these issues in the review, but if you have any questions about that, let me know in the comments below. Okay, so I got the new iRange X multi-protocol module. This is for the Taranis. It comes with a detachable antenna. You can obviously use a higher gain antenna if you want, but this does multiple protocols like FlySky, Spectrum, also all the toy protocols for like Hubsan and Shearson and such. I'll go over all those in the review video, but this is a quick look at what it looks like. And it's nice that it comes in a case. There was a version of this, I think, was not branded, but it was just a chip and like a little whip antenna. Was not very polished, but this looks a lot better, and I'll do a video on this a little bit later. Okay, this is the new ISDT battery checker, the BC8S. It comes in a fancy tin here, and it does more than your typical battery checker that only does 6 cells. This will do up to 8 cells, and I'll have a review video on this a little bit later. It's just a quick look at it. It looks like it's pretty small and has a lot of features. Okay, so I got here the Teeny F3 flight controller. This is a 16 by 16 F3 flight controller. Okay, so this is what it looks like, and very, very tiny. Does not come with an OSD, but if you guys are looking for something that could replace the Femto that has the 9250 gyro and has a lot of problems with vibration, this is not a bad option, because it has the 6000 gyro and should perform a lot better. And here is a look at next to the Betaflight 20 by 20 flight controller just for size comparison if you guys are curious. This is what it looks like slide next to it. Okay, got another one of these all-in-one combo ESC and flight controller combos, and this one's a little bit different. It's the Furibee F4, and this has an F4 chip obviously, so it's got much more features and better performance. It comes with an OSD. I think this is the Betaflight F4 flight controller on there, but I haven't actually plugged it in to find out, but I'll do that in the review when I do the review. I think these are 20 amp ESCs. I'll put a link in the description if you guys want to check it out, and if you have any questions about this, I'll address those in the review later. But yeah, this is a 20 by 20 stack, another one of these combo stacks for the micro builds. Okay, so here's the new Taranis QX7, and I think I got the purple version. I got some stickers here. Here's a close look at it, and it feels like the same gimbals that are on the original Taranis X9D. I like the color. I'll have a full review on this on my channel pretty soon. And as always, let me know if you have any questions about this. And I know this has probably been reviewed to death, but if there's anything out there that you haven't seen in other reviews, let me know and I will try and address them in this review. Okay, I picked up some of the new Racestar BR0703 20,000 kV motors. These are the ones that are on the Dust X58. It looks like this is the retail version. Comes with 3 screws, and the motor wires are longer than the prototypes that I got earlier. Those were only 10,000 kV. And I'm not sure if this will focus or not. That's a very tiny print on here. And you can see that it says 20,000 kV. Pretty good for these I think sub 80 millimeter micros that are coming out now.